What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to another edition of FC Bayern München Talk. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to do this stream. I literally thought the next stream I was going to do is European Heavyweight Show, which I still need to set up. And I will probably after the stream. Once my editor's done making my thumbnail, which he can't right now. He will in a bit, inshallah. And I will set that up and I will send the link to everybody. And then whoever can join, who can't. It is what it is. But guys, listen. Apparently, some breaking news has been brought out in full display today. Now, about Malik Fofana, yes. About this other individual, somewhat the question's been posed out there, by a specific journalist by the name of Florian Plattenberg. So we will talk about that. But guys, before we do so, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way, go check ZeerTalks socials, and inshallah you are well wherever you may be. Hey, listen, brother, we will talk about that. We will talk about that, man. We will talk about that. Before we do get there, I want to start off with news that broke out yesterday and what continued in, I don't know what's the word, and what continued being talked about today. And it is Malik Fofana. Now, Malik Fofana, obviously, as you all know, recently I've been saying I would like to get Malik Fofana or Nusa, and I thought that Nusa would be the cheaper option. Now, I don't know if you guys were watching the preview I done with Justin, who is RB Leipzig fan, RBL Talk. Go check him out. He was talking about Nusa, and he was saying that he still needs to, show a little bit more experience because obviously at times he makes poor decisions and all that stuff. So even for tomorrow's game, he actually thinks he should come off the bench to bring impact. I found that very interesting to be hearing today, but hey, it is what it is, man. And I actually think he'll cook whether he starts or he doesn't and comes off the bench. But I would rather Nusa regardless, based on value and everything. But then news came out yesterday, and I found out about this after I did Football Mania with Will on Carnage Extra. Big up to Will and big up to everyone that was there. And I was asked about Fofana then. I was like, wait, I mean, it's going to be expensive, this, yada, yada, yada. But then I find out after it's only 40 million. Now, this is the news I'm on about. And actually, this is the news I'm on about today, but yesterday there was news basically saying that he'd be worth 40 million, as it says here. And apparently Everton have bidded 36 million plus add-ons. But anyway, let's read this. Bayern have approached Olympique Lyon over a loan deal for Malik Fofana. Typical loan deal, and it probably failed. The French club has closed the door to such a deal and will only consider permanent sale for over 40 million euros. Why don't we just pay the money, to be honest? The Belgian winger will not be leaving on loan. There you go. There you go. Honestly, guys, if I thought he was going to cost around 60 million. So if that's the case, that it's 40 million, then why don't we just pay the 40 million? Just pay the 40 million, man. Seriously, just pay the 40 million and happy days. But let's say we don't pay the 40 million. And let's say we go for a loan deal of this other individual. Yeah, because we're going to try to talk about both of them in one segment. Fuck it. Since we're talking about wingers / 10s, whatever. To be honest, neither of them are 10s, but obviously Olise would be playing in the 10, logically speaking, if this was the case, right? So, and then maybe Nabri's the other 10, well, whatever. Let's go to Florian Plettenberg. Now, Florian Plettenberg, now it's not been mentioned on his account. It's been mentioned on Sky Sports Germany. So, for those, actually, I need to click follow on this so I can keep up to that channel, right, with news. So, you guys are wondering, what's this guy talking about? Let me pause here. So, it's written in German, so only Germans will probably understand this. So, this is Florian Plettenberg himself, as you can see, right? And then it says, Erbel darf nur leihen, wird Sancho Nochal Heiss. Now, I only typed Wird Sancho Nochal Heiss, whatever, and it says, and I quote, will Sancho get hot again? Actually, let me type the other bit. Erbel darf nur. By the way, I know Google Translate is not like proper, but like you gather the idea at least. Okay. So it says Erbel is only allowed to borrow. Okay, so basically go on loan if Sancho gets hot again. Well, basically, this Sancho thing might be hot of a topic. So I'm like, you know what? Let me talk about it. And by the way, there's not just that. There's more news on this, but from other accounts. But it's just them basically summarizing what's going on. Let me just type Sancho. Let's see if there's anything over here. Let's quickly check that. No, let me type to Bayern. No, not this. This is not it. Okay. So this is from Marcel Muller. And it says, okay, so this is it right here. So then you have Bayern are now considering signing Jadon Sancho on loan, Højlund, Vieira, and Asensio available. Max Erbel wants 1 or 2 new players. By the way, I'm pretty sure this whole Højlund, Vieira, Asensio, I am pretty sure we're not going for neither of them. But the Sancho one is an interesting one because I'm not going to lie, guys. Let's say if we don't get Malik Fofana, and let's say we don't get Nusa. If we get Jadon Sancho, not the end of the world, personally. I know he used to play at Borussia Dortmund, and even I used to say, like, oh, well, I don't know if he's going to, work out Bayern because he was a Dortmund guy, blah, 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 blah. And I to a degree, I still think that, but here's the problem we have now. To some degree, it's not up to us to decide, really. I mean, trust me, if it was up to me to decide, Lookman's right there. But are we going to get Lookman? No. And by the way, if it was up to me, we don't get Luis Diaz, we go get Rodrigo. So there you go. So listen, at the end of the day, if we don't get Fofana and we don't get what's his name, Nusa, which, let's be honest, out of the three, if you add Jadon Sancho, the more proven is Jadon Sancho. So which one would I rather have if we are considering the whole proven factor metric? Jadon Sancho. However, I will say about Jadon Sancho though, he does need to have the right people around him. Because by the way, yesterday I was watching a stream of it was basically Rance and Saeed. They were talking about Man United, and Sancho was a hot topic that they were talking about because obviously Sancho's been rejected. Was it rejected or the deal not pulled through? I may need Reno to tell me. Reno apparently his club is one of them that was linked with Sancho. This is it right here. No way, Sancho not coming to Juventus. Mamma mia, I knew it was not going to happen. I don't know, to be honest. I know Roma was linked with him. Napoli linked with him. And it doesn't look like it's materializing at all. For whatever reason it is, I don't know. But yeah, man, I don't know if it's clubs rejecting him or if he's rejected clubs. I do not know. All I know is whatever it is, it's not has been materializing his move to the Serie A. So yeah, it's one of those ones. Like I would take him, but he would need to fix up. He really would need to fix up. Listen, I would like to have Milik Fofana. I would like to have Nusa. If we get Jadon Sancho, I will take it. But will it happen? I don't know, because will Man United be okay with getting rid on a loan? Will they be okay? I know, like, with Marcus Rashford, when he joined FC Barcelona on loan, Man United did not have legs to stand on. So they basically had no choice but to get rid. Is it going to be the same scenario with Jadon Sancho? I actually have no clue. I have no clue. But then again, will Man United want to fall for the trap twice? Again, no idea. So Jadon Sancho to me is like a mystery. And if it did happen, I would take it. However, it would be nice to go for Milik Fofana or Nusa. It really would be. It would be nice to go for Milik Fofana or Nusa, especially since they are like the up-and-coming guys. But hey, let's be honest. As I said earlier, Sancho is the more proven guy. But then again, Sancho needs to fix up. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts really. But yeah, what you guys think? But you know what, man? Why don't the Bayern board just pay the money for Milik Fofana? I thought Milik Fofana was going to be 60 million. 60, just pay the money. 40 million? I mean, compared to what I thought, good enough for me. And plus, this whole idea of wanting to save money this, save money that, because I read what Erbil said in the press conference. Like, honest to God, it makes no sense to me. Like, you're trying to save money, but for what? For what? For us to just be thinner with the squad? Like, Harry Kane even said it's the smallest squad he's ever played in. That should be telling you something, guys. That should be telling you something. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, you can say we're relying on youth, great, all that stuff, but to overly rely on them is crazy work. Crazy work. What we're basically doing is we're going to a casino and we're gambling. And if things don't go to plan, then we're going to have to worry about paying mortgages and stuff. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that. So this is why, how about we actually go and get a winger in? Go get a 10, whatever it is. If you want to go get Nkunku, go get Nkunku. You want to go get Sancho, get Sancho. Milik Fofana, go get Milik Fofana. I don't care who it is anymore. Go get somebody. Get somebody and let's try to fill the squad and whatever happens, happens. But I'm not trying to go into a season relying on youngsters too many times. The youngsters should be easing their way into the team, not be guys that we rely on 24/7. Don't get it twisted. If a Leonard Carl performs over time, sure, maybe he can be a guy that starts. But we know how these competitions go, like a Champions League, or a big game goes. The experience gets to, or lack of experience, get to these players. They do. It's a mentality thing. It's not even about talent thing no more. It's a mentality thing. And that's my fear. My fear is these youngsters, by the time we get to the knockout stages of a Champions League, or by the time we help play a big game in a Bundesliga, who knows? They're just not going to be prepared. And again, that also depends on if company uses them enough as well. Because what I saw against Stuttgart does not move me for what's to come during the season. It's not moving me, man. Let's keep it a stack. It's not. So, yeah, man, there's a lot of more questions to be answered, in my opinion. But yeah, let's see how things pan out, man. By the way, Mom Spaghetti saying Goldberg go trade. No way my man said Goldberg is the GOAT. Did my man just say Goldberg's the GOAT? Well, guess what? You know the guy that Goldberg speared in his WWE debut, not WCW, has a message for you.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
Absolute fraud. By the way, I wish Jester was in the chat. But you know what? Since he's not in the chat, he has a message for you regardless. Ignore Zier and just take it as Mom Spaghetti.
Fuck off, Zier. Fucking go rage quit again, cunt. Where are you? Playing FIFA. Exactly. How good's the Saudi Arabian football team? Go suck my dick, cunt. Oh, I said suck my dick. Oh, no. Ah, fuck. Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up.
And by the way, ignore the Saudi football team. Take it as Arsenal Football Club. I'm guessing you're an Arsenal fan. Hold that. You know what I mean? By the way, speaking of Arsenal, though, you know what I find mad? Apparently, I found a Madueke. Look, hey, to be fair, he said he's a Madueke look-alike, technically. Don't blame me.
J is B-Tech Madueke. Madueke is a B-Tech J, actually. How about that?
So you do look like Madueke. We got him, chat. Yes, sir. Someone clip that, bruv. Yes, sir. We got him. You love to see it, bruv. You love to see it, man.
Don't blame me. He said it. Don't blame me. Anyway, and it's mad coming from a Tottenham fan, by the way. Jadon Sancho would cook at Bayern, bro. He would play around better players. True. Hey, by the way, let's not forget, Jadon Sancho at Borussia Dortmund the last time around, even his first stint, was cooking. He absolutely cooked, man. Let's not act like he didn't cook. He actually did cook. So if he can replicate that at Bayern, now we have a world beater. And by the way, in his second stint, in a Champions League semi-final, absolutely fucking cooked Paris Saint-Germain. You get what I'm saying? So if he can do that, why can't he do that at Bayern, bro? Could you imagine if we played Sancho on the right, Olise in the 10, and Diaz on the left with Kane up top? Wayne, that would be cooking, bro. And that's if Sancho stays fit and actually goes on discipline mode. I'm just saying, man. If Sancho gets disciplined and we do that, Wayne, that attack could be deadly. Hella deadly. Then you bring Jamal Musiala back, you ease him back. Wayne, now you can have an element of rotation there. Although you're realistically not gonna, realistically you're not gonna have Luis Diaz get dropped, but you get what I mean. Like, man said me Arsenal, no chance. You may as well since you support Goldberg. Chester would agree with me, Goldberg. Wait. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna take a picture of this and I'm gonna send it to Chester and we're gonna laugh at you for saying that. 1 second. Oh, push. Hold up. Yeah, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna send that on Discord to Chester and he's gonna laugh at your face on another stream that you join. Good luck with that. All right, there, done. Now, let's see what Jester tells you in the future. Because I'm not going to lie, that is some crazy stuff, what you've just said there. Anyway. You are what? Oh, you're saying you're about to buy Jadon Sandwich. I don't know, to be honest. I think we have to go for Nick Voltemada. He would be Kane's backup. I would love to go for him, but the problem is we're not going to do so. And by the way, if we were to go for him, apparently it's by next year, which I wouldn't be shocked, to be fair. But because I would still think by then he would want to join Bayern anyway. But yeah, Toby Altusville has actually said something about this over here, as you can see. Everyone at VfB Stuttgart assumes that Nick Valtemade will end up joining Bayern in the summer of 2026. The move has already been delayed. Yeah, seeing Christian Falk as well said it. But Christian Falk is fraudulent. But this one is somewhat believable because it's from Bild. So it is possible for next year. But this year, forget about it. Forget about it. We should at least have competition for Diaz on that left wing side. Yeah, but that's why Jadon Sancho would be a good option, especially for when Jamal Musiala comes back. But even then, for him to start, I would take it. I would generally take Jadon Sancho to start. You know? Wait 1 second. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. What are we saying? Tom Show. My God. We should at least have competition. Like I read that. But yeah, what are you saying, guys? What are you saying, guys, on Sancho? Do you think Sancho could cook at Bayern? I mean, other than John Wick, because I know John Wick thinks that. Anyone else? What are you guys saying, man? Also, what are you guys saying? Anyway, I wouldn't mind Jadon Sancho, Fofana, Nusa. Just give me somebody. And Kunko, I mind because of injuries, but if we get him, we get him. At this rate, I'm starting to get numb to this shit. I really am. I just need somebody because, guys, like the amount of outgoings and ingoings we've had. By the way, we've had more outgoings than ingoings, which fine is good, the outgoing, but follow it up with the ingoings, guys. This board don't understand. Like the ingoings is what matters too. I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why we just haven't followed up. What? Because of money. And by the way, apparently there's this whole thing about Max Erbel basically being handcuffed by the supervisory board, which I'm starting to realize that is the case. I always knew that Hones has to approve everything, but the fact that Erbel has certain ideas and then all of a sudden listen, I still think Erbel should be gone because certain things that he's done is pathetic. But yeah, but let's read this for example. And it says within the club, it is said that Max Erbel didn't need to sell Kingsley Coman. The supervisory board was surprised when Erbel came up with the idea of signing a replacement for Coman's sale. See, like you see this bit. I'm on Erbel's side more than I am on the supervisory board side. Why is the supervisory board surprised? No fucking shit. We need fucking replacements. Are you fucking mad? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. The belief of the club's bosses is that this candidate of replacement should have been presented as part of the comprehensive package before selling Coman. Okay. Okay, to some degree, I kind of get it. But even then, like, Coman should have been gone anyway. He should have been gone. He was on a lot of wages playing so shit. By the way, Foreign Nasser in his opening game, or his debut, I should say, when they played against Al-Ittihad, I did the watch, I hate watch, because I am a Hilal fan, and I am rivals with Al-Nasr and Al-Ittihad. And when I saw Kingsley Coman play for Al-Nasr, he basically played the same way as he played for Bayern. He'll have good moments on the ball, but then will miss. At times, missed his dribbles, but to be fair, he actually completed more dribbles in that game than he has for Bayern in recent games. But it was like he was to somewhat his old self, but then not his old self. That makes sense. But that's the thing. He wasn't at his best at Bayern. So no fucking shit, we had to get rid of him. But this board don't get that. You know, and again, it comes down to the whole protecting their pockets thing. I always have to bring it up. Anyway, Herbal, for his part, sold the Frenchman because since taking office year and a half ago, he's been given instructions to reduce the squad and cut wage salaries. Okay, good. He cut the salary of Kingsley Coman. However, I will say though, it is pretty fucking backwards the way he's managing the whole thing, Herbal. I have to admit, and this is why he needs to go. You tell me you make decisions because of wages, but then you're giving a lot of wages to certain new players. What? That's backwards. At this rate, just keep them all then. I don't get it. But anyway, Herbal had expected that he would be allowed to reinvest the money in a replacement, but instead he was sent out into the transfer market with his hands tied behind his back, looking for a lone player, and said by SC. Again, listen. I mean, the supervisory board, again, they approve everything, but this comes down to the fact that Uli Hoeneß, I don't think he's transparent enough with Herbal, but even Herbal does not know what the fuck he's doing, even if they were to be transparent with him. So realistically speaking, Hoeneß should walk, Driesen should be sacked, Herbal should be sacked, Flowen should be sacked. To be honest, Company, realistically, because of his inexperience, should be sacked and we get somebody better. However, Vincent Company, to be fair, out of all of them, and he's manager, I get it, could actually do something low-key. But that's if he fixes his in-game management, because the tactics is there to see and it's actually working, like now more so than last year. Tactics, yeah? But the in-game management is why I'm concerned with him. So we have a lot of problems at this club, and I don't think people are realizing it, man. Some are starting to wake up to it. Some aren't. It's a shame, wallahi. It's a shame. It's a shame. And now I have to rely on kids to fucking win me trophies. Pause. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We'll probably win the league, fine, because there's not much competition in the Bundesliga. Like, maybe Leipzig can shock us, you know? Maybe Frankfurt can shock us, Stuttgart can shock us, Borussia Dortmund can shock us. Who knows? But like Leverkusen ain't doing shit other than DFB Pokal. But the point is, it's just like, what about DFB Pokal? Is Company gonna do well in the DFB Pokal? Yeah, is he gonna manage games properly there? Champions League, is he gonna do that as well? League phase and in the knockouts phase. Come on, man. Come on. Bro, realistically, both of them should be fucking sacrificed.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
Realistically speaking, yeah, Yusuf, صراحة يعني, come on. Let's be better than that. Exactly, that's the problem. That's the problem, and that's my fear. But even defensively in midfield. By the way, I laughed at this, but I actually do wish him a speedy recovery. Yeah. Tom Bischoff is going to be out for, I would say, the next month. Come on now. What are we doing here, bro? Seriously. Look. Think I'm joking? Look at this. Bayern are currently expecting Tom Bischoff to be sidelined until the international break, which means he would be missing Leipzig, the Pokal game against Wiesbaden and Augsburg. And it's from Kerry Howe, who's also in Sport Bild. Or not Bild, he's in Sky Sports Germany, sorry. And there was another one. Where is it? Yeah, see this one. Bischoff had to undergo appendectomy, which is, I think it's like the appendix, or is this like, I think it's appendix type surgery. I don't know what it is. And will not be available against RB Leipzig tomorrow. So our midfield now again, Goretzka, Kimmich, and now Pavlovic. No more Bischoff. And Santos, if you want to count him. See what I mean? What are we doing here, man? What the fuck are we doing here? And this is my problem again. We're relying on kids too fucking much. Too much. And we're running our squad thin by running our squad to the fucking ground. And I'm talking about the experienced guys we're running to the fucking ground. Now, obviously, Bischoff is not really experienced like that. But again, we signed him from Hoffenheim, and he gained a little of experience from playing Europa League, Bundesliga ball, blah, 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 last season. Like, bro, seriously, what are we... Yeah, I'm tired as well. Oh, my... Thoughts on... Listen, I'll take him. I don't mind. With Stanisic starting until Davies returns and then likely becoming a backup left back after Davies. Where does that leave Guerrero this season? I don't see him. By the way, I won't be shocked if Guerrero plays in midfield. Eventually. I wouldn't be shocked. He can do a job there. I wouldn't be shocked if he gets used as a midfielder for the next few games, like as backup option or as even starter. Don't be shocked. Sometimes company will be using him there because of his versatility. I mean, it was mentioned that, who was it? Was it Guerrero and somebody else? I forgot who. Can be versatile enough to do a job. Come on, man. Are we serious now? At this rate now, we're gambling. So, yeah, come on. Like, it's just dumb, man. It really is just dumb. Man said Spear, Jack Hammer, Bayern gonna get this by Leipzig tomorrow. No way, my man said Bayern gonna get jackhammered by RB Leipzig. Bro, even the Leipzig fan I did content with was not really that confident, and I'm supposed to... Don't get it twisted. I'm kind of worried that they'll shock us, but I still think we win, regardless. So, you know what? Mom Spaghetti, big up to you, but you know what? Timeout is really necessary for you. Timeout. Just think of what you're saying. Jack Hammer, Leipzig to Bayern München. Goldberg is the GOAT, apparently. Nah. Brother, nah. Brother, nah. Brother, nah.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Crazy. Man told me that Goldberg is the GOAT. Okay, no, the GOAT is the Undertaker, bro. You can make argument for like other guys, you know, Rock, Cena, Stone Cold, blah, 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 but come on, man. Man said Goldberg. Half shame. Hell, I even Randy Orton go. There you go. That's one of my goals right there. We should drop him off in Man United. Drop who off? You know what it is with Rafael Guerrero? I rate him as a football player. Like, he has technical ability. His passing range is pretty good. However, he's supposed to be a left back, right? That's what a lot of managers claim him to be. I don't claim him to be a left back, though. I claim him to be a left wing back because of the qualities I just mentioned. Unfortunately, though, we play 4-2-3-1, meaning we play left backs, right? We play left backs. I don't think he works at FC Bayern München as left back. Now, if you want to use him as a wing option, sure. You want to use him as a midfield option, sure. But to tell me that he is a left back, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You're better off just sending him off to a team that actually suits him. You know, a team that suits him? Manchester United. Manchester United suits him because he plays left wing back role. Amorim coaches left wing back role. Yeah? If Guerrero at Al Hilal would have worked because of Inzaghi being there right now. Last season, if Guerrero was at Inter Milan, he would have worked. But he will not work at FC Bayern München. He won't work at a team that plays 4 at the back. No. Kimmich is a right back. He's not a wing back. He's not a right wing back. He's a right back. He can play right wing back, to be fair, but he's more of a right back for me. He's more of a right back. He can do a job as an 8. Well, he's not 6. Anyone thinking he's a 6, you're crazy. He's an 8. Yeah? He's somebody that likes to carry the ball, likes to create chances. He's not somebody that will bloody defend. He's not that guy. He'll defend here and there, but realistically speaking, he's pretty passive. That's not a DM. That's not a DM. Not at all. So, there you go. There you go, man. Now I'm saying. Is there any other breaking news on Bayern? Apparently there was this other breaking news that just come out. What was it? Let me refresh page. What's this? Let's read this together. I actually haven't seen this. I haven't seen this, by the way. It's from Toby Altusville again. It's from Rudi Voller. Rudi Voller has asked about whether Manuel Neuer would be willing to return to the national team if he's needed for the FIFA World Cup. There are also discussions within the players about possible Neuer comeback. Neuer is not completely ruling it out and will be watching the situation. Then why the fuck did you retire then? Don't get it twisted. I mean, if he goes to the German national team, fine, it is what it is. But realistically, you should have never retired then. Why the fuck did you retire? I'm not going to lie. Listen, I love Manuel Neuer. He's my goalkeeper. He's the greatest goalkeeper of all time. Hell, I have his shirt right there. I don't know if you guys see it. That is the kit from... What season was this? Was this the season that we won the Champions League? I think it was. Yeah, it was. When we won the Champions League that season. And to be honest, I will say this. Manuel Neuer, as much as he's a go in that, let's be honest, he does make some stupid decisions. And one of them is injuring himself stupidly like he did against Bayer Leverkusen or when he went skiing. Another one is retiring. Why the fuck did you retire if you knew you were going to come back? Or did you just change? Like, I don't get it, man. If you're going to retire, then actually stay retired. Stay retired. Don't go back, man. Don't make yourself look stupid. Now he's going to make himself look stupid. That's just the way I see it. Whenever Leimer pushes forward in the build-up, he looks very committed and gives 100. Yeah, I actually agree with that. By the way, Mohammed, I will say this. Konrad Leimer, I was not moved by Konrad Leimer last season, especially because we gave away so much counterattacks and we weren't as defensively solid. But now, I am not going to lie, I'm starting to appreciate what Leimer does on their company system. He's giving it his all. He's actually recovering on time more often. To be fair, he's positionally more aware. You know what I mean? And he just does his job to a T. You know what I mean? It's very hard for me to criticize him the way I did last season. It's very hard. Like, the Club World Cup, the end of last season, and hopefully he continues now. But even in the DFL Super Cup, I thought he done a job before he got hurt. Fantastic. Even in the friendly, he done pretty good. The friendlies, I should say, the Lyon and Tottenham. George, I mean, I saw highlights, but he looked okay. So, yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. I'm hoping that Alphonso Davies is back to full fitness whenever he's back. Back when he needs to be back. We don't need to rush him back. You know what I'm saying? What else are we saying here? Who else? We don't want to rush back with Jamal Musiala neither. That's another guy. Like, realistically, I think he should be back by February or March. Listen, let's try to, get these players back when they should be back. Let's not rush them because they're stars. You know what I mean? Same with Hiroki Ito. That's another one. Hiroki Ito, I don't want to rush him back neither because that guy been injuring his ankle for time. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I would say. Oh, shit, we're about to get raided. We're about to get a massive raid. Big up to Will. Big up to, I believe he's doing his stream with Dave because I remember I was watching that Galactico stream before I started this live as I was getting my drink sorted. Which, by the way, it is a soft drink, not alcohol, okay? For you guys think I drink. I don't drink. I live in Saudi. Come on now. Astaghfirullah. Anyway, Limer will be our one right back. Kimmich don't want to play there because a lot of running. Yeah, he will be our number one right. No, but Kimmich doesn't want to play right back because he feels like he has a lot to offer in midfield. This has nothing to do with him being right back. Realistically speaking, with Kimmich, he has this ego about him in which he thinks he can be the number one midfielder. By the way, who saw this whole Sofa Score award ceremony thing they were doing? They actually gave Joshua Kimmich best Bundesliga player of the season last year. What? Huh? What about Michael Olise, you absolute donkeys? Oh my God.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, that award stinks. The Sofa Score stinks. I don't know why people rely on Sofa Score for stats, man. Half the time I see stats, my eyes does not match with what, or my eye test, I should say, does not match with what Sofa Score's eye test be saying. Put it that way. So yeah, Sofa Score awards fraudulent, absolutely fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? By the way, the fact they even put Harry Kane at striker too, that guy was mid. Like, he had some good spells, but he was mid. You know what I mean? Like, let's be realistic here. Let's realistically be honest with ourselves. He does not deserve to be one of the best strikers out there. Like, come on, man. What do you say about the Diaz guy that play left? What Diaz guy that plays left back? Oh, Luis Diaz, you're taking the piss. I mean, listen. I will say this though, that's a good thing. Him dropping deep and working for the ball defensively, I don't mind it personally, John Wick. However, we need to involve him more into the games, man. We need to be involving him more because that Super Cup game, I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't involved enough, in my opinion. He wasn't. And the whole point of getting Luis Diaz or whatever left winger that we got, which is Diaz, is to remove the elements of predictability. We're trying to be unfucking predictable, but we're looking predictable because we play one side. At least we didn't against Stuttgart, to be fair, but we eventually will be if we keep on doing this. That's the problem. That is the problem, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it is what it is, man. It really is what it is. Also, is there any other breaking news now? Let's see. Okay, no, there's no news. No news. But what else can I talk about, man? Because I don't even want to ramble anymore. I'm getting sick and tired of rambling. You know? What's there to talk about? What should we talk about? Now, word to Cody Rhodes, man. We would reach the UCL semi-final this. You think we're reaching the semi-final this season? What by what metric? Not what metric. Based on what is what I was supposed to ask you. Based on what do you think we're gonna make the semi-final? I want you to tell me right now, John Wick. Based on what? Man said, all right. No. Fuck you being world champion. You go fucking do the thumbnail, you absolute fucking fraud. Yeah? No. You go do the thumbnail.
Shut up, bitch!
On a real though, big up to you. However, I'm not actually joking. Whenever you can, actually do the thing. Absolute fraud. Absolute fucking fraud. This guy, man, about rise for your fucking world champion. Are you mad? To be fair, you are world champs. Fair enough, but alright. Man said based on depth of the squad. I want you to tell me where the fuck do we have depth of the squad right now. I want you to name me the squad and tell me if that's good enough depth. Because I can name you the squad right now. In goal, Orbit Neuer. Okay, goalkeeper and Ulreich. Okay, good. All right, good goalkeeper. Fine, no problem. Right back, Bowie, Stanisic. I mean, Kimmich realistically should play there, but we know he's not going to play there unless if he has no choice. Yeah. What? Right back, it's realistically just Bowie and fucking Limer. Because left back, it's Stani, Guerrero, Davies. But Davies injured. Ito, to be fair, could do a job there. But realistically, he should be left centre back. Now let's go to centre backs. Jonathan Tah, Upa, and Kim and Kiala. Kiala's not fucking ready. Yeah. Now you go to midfield, and this is where we're really short, and not many people realize this. Santos, the youngster. Bischoff, who I just talked about, is hurt now. Yeah, and is recovering. Yeah. Pavlovic, who's injury prone, and Joshua Kimmich. And Goretzka. Yeah, we have depth, guys. We have depth. Okay. Now we go to our attack. Harry Kane and Kuziasare. Okay, that's strikers. Now you go to the wing. We're very short, by the way. We need to still sign somebody. Luis Diaz, Ulize, Nabri, Wisdom Mike, and Leonard Carl. Two of them are youngsters, inexperienced. Then you have Ulize and Luis Diaz, and then you have a bum in Nabri. Squad depth, guys. Squad depth. We have squad depth, guys. So basically, you're saying we have squad depth, but in reality, we don't. So there is really no metric, yeah, or no way or no chance in hell that we're winning the Champions League. Now, could we make the semi-final based on luck of the draw? Sure. But based on squad depth, come on, man. Come on, man. If we play a proper team, squad depth ain't happening. We ain't got the squad depth to be coping with, playing an entire season. And then by the time we get to a big game, we're short. Actually, we're even more short than we are now. So, yeah, it is what it is. We would smash some teams in the UCL, but Barcelona would knock us out. I think PSG would knock us out at the moment. Barca would knock us out. Liverpool would knock us out. Real Madrid depends on their luck because you know how Real Madrid play. They can play bad, but they'll find a way to do some madness. But I actually think we could give them a run for our money if we finish our chances. Man City, depending on how good they play or they don't play. I think that's about it, really. Yeah, and Chelsea. I think Chelsea, on their day, can do a job, especially if they go far. Bro, our depth is the worst. Tell them, bro. Bowie is asked. That guy should leave and get. Yeah, listen, Bowie. Listen, I tried defending Bowie all I could, but at some point I just gotta be like hella realistic. And this guy defensively is so sus, especially when it comes to marking far post crosses or passes. I think he is injury prone, unfortunately, but I actually think there's something in that defender, man. Big up Zier. Oh, big up to you, Sai, man. How are you doing? Arsenal? What do you mean Arsenal? Hello, Allah, Ayman. What's good, buddy? What's good, you fraud? Man was looking good at work today, huh? I saw your snap. Hopefully your work went good, buddy. Or whatever interviews you got or whatever it is, bro. You get what I'm saying? Man looking like $1 million. Chill guy settings, man. Chill guy looking like $1 million. Oh, so it was the interview. There you go. Did you do better than Max Erbel? To be fair, it don't take much to do better than Max Erbel. I can't lie. It don't take much. I said cheers, buddy. There you are. There you are. Do you think Arsenal would beat Bayern because they got good players? Fuck no. We're still beating Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal are frauds. I'm telling you right now, Arteta will find a way to lose against us, bro. He'll find a way. He'll play for corners, he'll do all this mad stuff. And by the way, we will be the ones with the possession of the ball. So, but then again, maybe Arsenal hitting on the break with Saka. And I mean, now they got Eze, but Eze, I don't know if he can play on the left wing or not. It'll be very interesting to see. I'm not going to lie. Could you imagine if Arsenal played Eze on the left and Wary in the middle and then Saka on the right? That would cook. And they actually tried to give Gyökeres the ball. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, Gyökeres would thrive against Bayern if we have majority of the ball. Actually, you know what? Low-key, Arsenal would do better than I'm thinking now because Gyökeres thrives in counter-attacking football. He really does, making runs and behind 1v1s and all that stuff. Gyökeres thrives on that stuff rather than the crossing the ball towards him. So, yeah, you know what? Low-key, we could suffer against the Gyökeres. Yeah, he'll destroy them, but now I think about it, low-key Arsenal, maybe they get a win against us in like a league phase or something if they play in the Emirates. But in the Champions League knockout stages, I think we knock them out because of the mentality factor. Big up Zier. Is Sancho good enough anymore? Listen, you know, at this rate, I think he's still. I think he's good enough, like in terms of talent, but it's the mentality really. It's down to that. But bro, what could go wrong at this rate? I just need a winger that can do a job. Sancho could do a job. That's the way I see it. But then again, I don't know if we will actually get him. It's just rumors at the moment. It's nothing really concrete with the whole Sancho thing. And plus, we're only trying to get somebody on loan. So that's the thing. That is really something we have to keep in mind. So, yeah, is there any other news? Yeah, there's nothing new. Nothing really new yet. Yeah. By the way, you know what? I know what we can talk about. I just thought of something. Let me show you all something quickly. I just thought of something. So obviously, as you guys know, Goldbridge is going to be broadcasting Bundesliga matches. Now, to be honest, I don't think it's a good look, personally. I think that after all the things he said about the Bundesliga, it doesn't make sense that of all people, he's the one, and this or whatever show it's called, This Is Football, whatever, is the one broadcasting it in England and whatever. I think there are other content creators that could have done that job for them. However, I will say this. The idea that a content creator is, you know, broadcasting matches, now you're getting new audiences. But the problem is with Goldbridge, you're getting audiences that don't like Bundesliga ball neither. So I don't know. Maybe some will watch and they'll be changing their minds. But then again, it's one of them really. Like, it's the idea is there. The idea like of getting a content creator, it's good because now you get more eyes onto the product. But Goldbridge, after everything he said, it's just bad look. It really is. But yeah, I can see us getting top 8, Loki. What was this? What? Aston Villa are not trying to sign Jackson, pushing to make it happen. Newcastle, Bayern, and more clubs still keen. Yeah, we're not going to get Jackson. Where do you think Bayern will finish in the UCL League phase? I think 8th or 7th. I think we'll just finish 7th or 8th. I don't think we finish 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th. We finish 7th or 8th. Because I think we'll lose maybe 2 games. Maybe lose 2, draw 1, or maybe we lose 3 even. Who knows? Yeah, just for saying that, you're getting absolutely timed out. Jack, have some shame. But yeah, the reason why I brought the Goldbridge stuff up, because also in the Middle East, we have a new broadcast partner too as well. Now, it's written in Arabic. But we have Shahid. Now, for those who don't know, Shahid or NBC Action, it's one of the Arab channels. Now, Shahid is a streaming channel where I watched my Saudi Pro League football last season and the season prior. I was watching through that. And it's basically a stream that's done by NBC, which is a television channel, the NBC. So, yeah, man, it'll be interesting to be watching Bundesliga football on Shahid. Thank God, because now I don't have to be using streams to be watching Bundesliga matches. Also, I see Carnage raided. Hey, big up Carnage for the raid. Guys, slap the likes, subscribe. Yeah, press alarm bells. You know what I'm saying? Go check socials and Charlotte well wherever you may be, guys. We're just out here talking about potential of getting a winger, whether it's Fofana, whether it's Sancho, whether it's Nus, whoever it is. You know, big up to the Carnage Army, man. I see you guys were watching Will trying to cook Dave, even though I'm pretty sure Dave cooked Will because Will is a fraud. You know what I'm saying? Hansi Flick is better than Alonso. I don't want to hear it, bro. Man, them talking about fucking, well, easy to win fucking 6-2 at Bayern. Have some shame. Yeah? If it's that easy, why can't Alonso do it? Why couldn't Alonso do it, bro? Fucking fraud. This fucking guy, bro. You know what, Rabon? Loki, I would take Sancho at Bayern. Call me crazy. I would take Sancho at Bayern, Loki. He does a job. He really would do a job. Let's not forget what he did at Borussia Dortmund. Let's not forget what he's done at Borussia Dortmund. Absolutely cooking PSG and was cooking other Bundesliga teams. Yeah, but the idea is to get him on loan. But the thing is, will United get rid of him on loan? That's the only problem. Just like with a lot of clubs, will they get rid of certain players on loan? And Malik Fofana is another one. 40 million is what they want to sell him for. They feel like they have to sell him for 40 amps. But we want loan. That's the problem. Alonso is ass, bro. I told company. Yeah, bro. Company schooled him 5-0 on aggregate. We already know this, though. We already been telling Mandem this, but they don't want to be hearing us. It is what it is. Isn't that because Dortmund, there's no pressure? Okay. True. Borussia Dortmund fans loved Sancho so much, they weren't actually giving him much pressure. I'll give you that, but still. I actually think with the way we play our football and the fact that Jadon Sancho is brave on the ball, I actually think we'd cook. And keep in mind, if we imagine we played Sancho on one wing, you play Diaz on the other wing, and now Olise is in the 10. That slaps. Yeah, and then Musiala comes back, 100% fit, hopefully. Now Sancho is just another option. Happy days. You know what I mean? But that's if even Sancho stays fit. That's another thing we have to keep in mind. But, yeah. Exactly. Well, tell your Raiders, bro. Tell your Raiders. That's what I'm trying to tell them, man. Now, obviously, he wears Dortmund yellow piss colors on his sleeve. I'm saying that, water in my hand now. But let's be honest, man. At this rate, I don't care anymore. I just need a winger at my club. A winger or a 10. Get me somebody. Because to be honest, if you get a winger, now Olise plays 10. You get a 10, now Olise plays on the wing. It doesn't matter. Olise can play wherever the fuck he wants to play. So don't play him really on the left. You're better off playing him on the right or in the middle. So I don't know about Sancho playing in the 10, I'll be honest. No. Play him on the wings. He's better on the wings. Sensei. You don't play him in the 10. That's crazy work. That's absolutely crazy work, in my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I would say in regards to that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, listen. That's what I would say. You know what? Since you guys are here, I say we do, again, I've been doing this a lot, but now there's a lot of you. I say we do a lineup builder on Bayern's potential squad this coming season. And I'm not going to lie. This is going to be one of them squad builders that I am not really looking forward to making at all. Bush. All right. All right. So let's flip this first of all. Get out of here. No, nobody wants to see you. Yeah. Now, there you go, Bush. All right. So you obviously have Neuer in goal. By the way, I still think we need to ease Neuer out, but for now we have Neuer starting and then Orbit benched. There he is. Bench, Bush. By the way, a lot of people are underestimating this kid. So then you have here Limer, as I would have mentioned already. And then on the bench, who did I say? I don't want this guy, but he's going to stay. Listen, I like Bowie, but his head's clearly not in it. Obviously, the guy can't defend crosses, especially far post. But, yeah, he will stay. Should I go with the full squad? Let's go full squad. Davies, this is when he's back. This is Davies when he's back. You have Stani. Or not. Yeah, fuck it. No way. Or you know what? No, let's not put Davies. Let's put somebody else. Because you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna do it until they're back for what we have right now. So we'll put Stani to start right now. And then over here is gonna be Guerrero. Oh no. Rough. Yeah, let's put Rough. Bush. There you go. Then here, obviously, is Jonathan Tah. By the way, people are underestimating Jonathan Tah, in my opinion. The guy has defensive IQ. I'm telling you right now. Bench Ito when he's back. See, this is what I mean. We need another defender. Upamecano, he's been improving, but let's see if he can keep up the performances throughout the season, from now to end of the season. And then we have Kim. Let's see if Kim can perform. Realistically, he should be gone as well. Kim and Jackass. So that's our backline and our keeper. Man said we should sign Vinicius Jr. No, we should not. Hella wages, hella attitudes. What's basically going to happen, we're going to get Vinicius fucking Jr., John Wick, and he's going to be the next version of Leroy Sané. Do we want another Leroy Sané happening at our club? No, we don't. So let's not go get Vinicius Jr. Thank you very much. Jadon Sancho, what? Mubarak to you? Man said Sancho Mubarak to you. Revenger. What the bro? I would take Sancho. So, I mean, if you're trying to troll, you really know. But facts, like and subscribe, man. No, fuck off. Go study Arabic, man. Go learn Arabic, man. Go prepare to go to the Saudi League because you're playing shit. You're actually shit, bro. You're diabolical nowadays. Yeah, Dave was cooking, bro. Vinny is dead, bro. You just stick with fucking Mbappe, man. Amari, what do you mean, what the heck, bro? Anyway, so where was I with this? So let's say Kim at Goretzka, because Goretzka realistically should not be starting. However, for now, yes. But then over time, Pavlovic should be taking his place when he actually stays fully fit. And then Bischoff, even though he's hurt, but he'll be back after international break. So Tom Bischoff. So that's our defense and midfield right there. And by the way, I did not put Davies, but Davies would start over these two, man, when he's back. Now, let's go striker quickly. Kane. All right. And then Kusi Asari. Is Kusi Asari even here? Let's see. There he is. Bush. Kusi Asari. Because I actually don't mind him being a backup forward. I said Mubarak means congrats. Bro, I know what it, bro. I celebrate Eid Mubarak, brother. Like, bro, I am Arab. Like, I know what Mubarak is, but like, still, Like, why Sancho Mubarak? Well, like, come on, man, crazy stuff. Anyway, Diaz. So you have Diaz on the left. I think Olise should be the 10 if we do get Sancho hypothetically. Could you imagine if Sancho played here? Look at this. Look what I'm cooking right now. That would cook. And then obviously you have Nabries and the Carl. So over here, what I would do is, let's just change that to Carl. Leonard Carl on the right. Now you have, who do we have left? Now we have left is, am I missing somebody? We have Wisdom Mike. We have Nabri, and I'm missing a name. Surely, hey, chat, let me know who I'm missing. Yeah, Factswell. Tell Manda, man. Who am I missing over here? I'm missing a name. I'm missing somebody. So we have Wisdom Mike, Nabri, and I'm missing. Bro, realistically, we need 2 signings, you know. You know what? If it was up to me, let's say we get Sancho hypothetically, and then we get... you know what I'm going to do, yeah? Bench here, I'm going to put Nabri. Or actually, no, not even Nabri. Fuck that, bro. Yeah, what I would do... Yep, here, bench. I don't give a fuck. We're going to do this, bro. If it was up to me, where's Malik Fofana? That's him. Bosh. Malik Fofana. And now... Oops. No. Bench. Nabri. Boom. That's what I'd do. Why not? You get Sancho on loan. Bro, fuck the whole idea that you can't pay the money. Pay the 40 million. I thought it was 60 million yesterday when I did the show with Will on Carnage Extra. Yeah? Or when I joined him. It turns out it's 40 million. Yeah, but by the way, I didn't include Musiala and Davies because they're injured for a long time. I mean, Ito is 2 technically, but we're very short in center backs. Let's say hypothetically it's not Ito here. It would be... Who would it be? Kiala. But he ain't ready, but yalla, we'll put Kiala so we keep the energy the same with the others. There. This is us starting the season. That's if we get to Fofana and we get to Sancho. I would love to do that. However, what's going to probably happen is we're not going to get Fofana. If push comes to shove, we get Sancho. Maybe we get Nkunku. I don't know. Realistically, I don't know what we do anymore. I thought we were going to get Nkunku, and I was doing the TikTok and all this. But we're trying to go for a loan deal. We're not even trying to go for a permanent deal. I thought they were going to go for a permanent deal. Bro, I don't know. And by the way, there's still Wisdom Mike. Like, I would not be shocked if the backup option, by the way, is Wisdom Mike. Let me just add it. Wisdom Mike. I wouldn't be shocked if we do that instead. Bro, this guy's being ass. He's being ass, bro. Bro, you guys know me. For those who've been watching me for around a year now, you know what I'm about to do. Yeah? Realistically, weekend, or actually weekday, yeah? This fucking fraud. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking star boy prick. Realistically, what he should be doing, yeah? Because he ain't cooking fuck all. He should be serving me. That's what he should be doing. He should be serving me my dinner, my drinks, and everything. Yeah? He should not be playing on the football pitch because he ain't cooking fuck all. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. It really is what it is. But you know what? I'm going to end the stream here. We will be back in around an hour's time for the European Heavyweight show. I still need to set that up. Who should I redirect to? Hopefully you guys have slapped the likes and subscribed and all that type of stuff. Let me see how many... By the way, how many likes are we on? How many likes are we on? Let's see. 20 likes. You know what? Fair enough. We'll take it. We'll take it. Which realistically, with the amount of viewers we have, we should be getting more likes. But anyway, let's try to get to at least 25. Come on, man. 4 more away. 25 likes is all I ask. That's all I ask. Anyway, who should I redirect to? Ooh, all right. We're going to send you all to Blanco's Talks Ball. Yeah, he's doing a stream talking about Eze to Arsenal. I don't know who he's live with. But we're going to send you all to the Sam's channel right now. He's talking. Yeah, he's just talking. Oh, he's reacting to Kiko and Thingy. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, guys, when we get to Sam's stream, I want you all to be saying Zeer Raid. Actually, Zeer Raid. Just say Zeer Raid. Yeah, it ain't that difficult. Bosh. Just say that. But anyway, guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe. Press the alarm bell for future content notifications. Like, comment your way. Go check socials and inshallah well wherever you may be. Also, big up to Will for the redirect. Much appreciated, my bro. I know you're still around in the chat. But yeah, we're going to hop onto Sam's channel now. And we are going to do the following. Just, I guess, laugh at whoever he's cooking. Which I'm guessing it's Igal and Kiko. So this is going to be fun. But you know what? Since we're redirecting to him, let's play a little clip from Bloody Sam. Yeah? Warning to Alonso. Take care. See you later.
Chappie's got this season. He's got this season. If he doesn't win anything this season, he's gone. But I'll tell you this right now. If he leaves, these players, a lot of these men, piss off with him as well. Because I'm not having this anymore of just sacking the manager and not getting rid of these players. Yeah? These players cannot perform. Bin them off. If that means you have to bin the manager off as well, then bin the manager off. But these players are walking out with him. They're walking out with him as well. Because I'm not having this anymore for another season. Yeah, you better win me at that league title minimum. Minimum, you better win me that league title. I don't give a toss how you do it. Just give me that league title. And you better get far into the Champions League. Because that's embarrassing.